What is up, legends? Scion. So another week, another hype watch. We got some interesting stuff to talk about this week as far as gaming. And then we just will get right into it right off the bat. Your boy is checking out. Now they do this probably every 4 months. We're gonna close this right now. This is PC closers, by the way, not mobile. I don't even think mobile closers exist even anymore. But PC closers, about every 3 or 4 months, what they do is they have like this jump event. And if you ever play closers, so closers is a kind of a side scroller type of action beat 'em up RPG with like a bunch of characters, all the characters right there to see the screen. Now you could pick any of these characters right now and you automatically jump to level, what is it, 92? Hold on 1 second. I think it's 92 or 92. Right there, you automatically, that's a lot of game. That's about a month of game that you skip. I'm not kidding, because closers is kind of long. You don't have to level, you don't have to grind or anything else like this, straight to 92. And that's like, it puts you right before end game, because end game is 100 plus. So I've actually done this twice already. I have 2 jump characters already. So I'm actually going to log back in again and get my 3rd jump character. I just keep logging in for the jump characters because I don't want to do all of that work. It's a fun game. Don't get me wrong, it's a fun game, especially if you like Double Dragon and those types of games like this, then you would like this. So like Battletoads, Ninja Turtles and stuff, you would definitely like this, because this is like all of that to like the 100th power. Not even kidding. Pretty lit. So you would definitely like that. So if you're looking to like maybe get into this type of game and you always thought, I always want to play Closer. Closer is pretty old. It's probably like 8 or 9 years old now. It might be even 10 years old. But I guess you would, I'm putting the Asian version with that because this is the 6th anniversary. Global is probably 6 years old, but it's been around in Asia for like about 3 or 4 years before that. So, yeah, I'm adding years onto it with the Asian version, but whatever. It's been around 10 years, dog. I got it on my channel. So, if you're looking to get like a jump into it, this is a good time to actually do that. And I think the second one I actually put on HypeWatch about a year ago. So just keep that in mind as well. Might not have been a year, but you get it. Ender Magnolia. This is going to be coming out in March the 25th, as you guys can see right here. They actually contacted me and offered me a key to come and check it out and everything else like this. Is another one of those action RPG Metroidvania games. I've been doing a lot of them lately. We're going to talk about that at the end of the video. Like some really nice and big stuff for the channel has been happening. And I've been super busy. More so, I've been more busy now than I have ever been in my life as a content creator. And it's crazy. And it's partially because you guys allowed a lot of this. But this game is going to be amazing. Like, I can't wait. I don't have the key yet. Literally, I'm telling you guys about this right when I got offered it. So I'll just probably when I wake up tomorrow, I'll have a key. And then I'll basically be able to showcase this for you guys on the 25th of next month. That's usually how things work with PC, with content creation. Like they offer it to us, and then we get a substantial amount of time usually to make good gameplay and think about it. PC works a little bit better than the way that mobile does. Mobile, they'd be like, hey, the game coming out tomorrow, here, do an impression video now. Like now, 24 hours, go. I'm like, dog. Like, y'all think that sometimes I be wanting to do stuff like that? Sometimes I don't have a choice because it's when I'm actually given it. And they're like, okay, we want, and you do the video by the time it launch. And then it'd be like, it's like when I'm doing this video right now, it'd be like 1 o'clock in the morning and it launched 9 a.m. And it's 1 a.m. now. And I'm looking at like, what? That's usually what happens. Vindictus. Now, this is another one coming back from the crazy. The old PC version was like super outdated, and it might not even exist anymore. But this is the updated version. It's going to be Unreal. Is actually looking lit. That's the same first monster that you fight too. Red Hair. Actually, Red Hair Scar, I think is his name, and that's the second monster that you fight right there. But obviously all of this is like updated Unreal 5 type. It looks lit. Vindictus, if you've never played this game before, this was like Devil May Cry before Devil May Cry was Devil May Cry. I know you're gonna be like, what? But it kind of was. Like, this is an old franchise. Like, actually, I think DMC 1 predates the Vindictus, but the only DMC 1. Like, this was like the PC version. Like, this game was lit for its time when it came out, and hopefully they can recapture all that. If they can recapture it and update this until like current times. And you also notice that this doesn't have a mobile. It doesn't say mobile right there, which is excellent. They're like, just no mobile, Nexon, don't do it. Because all it does is hold your game back. When it's a PC game that they're trying to play on mobile, and just no mobile. Straight up PC. The old version was just on PC, but then it got a mobile port, and then nobody cared no more after that, because you just don't do that. Keep it lit. I'm super hoping that they can recapture this, because this game was fire. This game was absolute fire, and I'm definitely going to support it when it comes, because this is going to be the move right here. So hopefully they can get it together. Hopefully Nexon cannot be Nexon. We already, there's nothing to even say about that. So moving along, we have a Soul Dungeon right here. Get this off. I don't need no PC. I don't even know why. Get it off the screen. Thanks. Soul Dungeon. This is actually a little bit interesting because it's more like card based, and I hate that this does this right now. I can't even. Yeah, it's back. I don't know why it does that anymore. Now I got back to the ads again. I don't need a car either. Got a car. So essentially, this is card based, but you can actually move around with the characters, and kind of simple. It feels like chess, but it's like battle chess. So if you want to get in and you like those types of games, this might be for you. Next up is Skyland Wars. I've been told that this is supposed to be fire. I don't know. I didn't get a chance to actually play it when I'm doing this video. Obviously, it's Friday morning, rather. So we'll see. I haven't got a chance to actually try this one out, but I'm hearing some good stuff about it. Just came out like right now. You may see it on the weekend, may not, because again, I'm really busy. Out so much stuff to do, including Final effing Fantasy 7. On top of that, Square is like, make like a final impressions, because I was like, dog, I got way too much stuff to do right now. And then on top of that, they gave me the key launch day, dog. I said I would cover it a month ago in the email for Square. They probably did that to me on purpose, because I'd be talking junk about them. But at least they still gave it to me. But the 8th, not the 8th, I'm saying the 8th. No, the 27th, because it came out the 28th. The 27th, I got the key, and there's like, hey, congratulations. Like, we would like you to cover the game and everything else like that. And I'm like, when this game come out? Like tomorrow? And they're like, yeah, we want the impressions. I'm like, in one day? Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, probably the biggest game of the year. You want me in one day? And the email came back, and the person actually laughed and said, I kind of get it. Maybe do like, after a week or something like that, or maybe like, maybe an in-game kind of impressions, because you're kind of fast when it comes to this type of stuff. I was like, yeah. I to be honest, I didn't even respond. Because if I responded, I probably would have said something. I probably got blacklisted by Square, because I was like, bro, like, thank you, Square, for giving me the key, but that's really messed up that you did it like a day before. Like, what am I supposed to do at that point? I'm like, that's why you don't see any video from me for Final Fantasy, because what am I supposed to do in a day? I'm not doing that. Like, this ain't it's not an idle game. Like, you barely get out the damn out of comm in one day. Like, Pixel Heroes closed beta. Though obviously the pixel genre is like blowing up. I don't know why. I don't know. Community, who paying for this stuff? Y'all paying for it, obviously, because they keep making it and they keep making money. So this is again just like with Idle. Like, people be like, pixel 8-bit, I hate it, but people paying for this. I don't understand. Like y'all. is somebody doing it. It must be old people. I don't get it. I know it can't be young kids doing this. Like it gotta be the adults, the older generation that keep, facilitating these games. Not that all of them are bad, because this one actually, I've been told, has a lot of content in it, which is like what I'm looking for. And I just don't want the game to just straight up be idle. You're not doing anything and just watching the character run back and forth in your RPG manager. I hate that. Like, can I actually play the game? I want to play the game. I want to get good. They're like, nah, just idle everything. Go sleep. We'll see you tomorrow. You'll be level 200. Like, what? And next up is Dark Olympus, I'm sorry. And we'll see about this one. I haven't heard much about this one, but I just wanted to put it out there for you guys to rock out. Resonant Solstice, I haven't even got a chance to start this. It is now officially, when you guys see this, it is out for a day. I have no time for this. You find out why in about a few minutes. But it's fire. It's fire. I really hope that this comes global. I gave you guys a preview of it about a month ago, and it's fire. It could have been the hype of the hype of the week, but something trumped that. We'll talk about that at the end. Gods Unchained, it's a card game. You know what else could you really say about that? But people like this type of stuff too, so gotta show it up. Astronaut, I have not gotten a chance to actually even. Why is there no arrow? I haven't got a chance to actually, mess around with this. But this is the game that I told you guys before that was coming. Somehow, some way, they decided to throw blockchain on this. So it's up to you if you wish to partake in that. For me, I do want to actually look at it, because this is the one where you can look at all these. That's usually fire when you get a chance to actually do that. There's a lot of people that you can control. So I just personally want to see that. I probably may not even do a video on it. I just personally want to see if it's going to be fire. If it actually is fire, then I'm going to actually tell you. But I already know people, man, blockchain that is killing the trees, because people just be doing that. All right, so we're going to mention Honor of Kings. Now, I legit. This is a funny story. We're about a quick story time. I could have swore I in the past have talked about Honor of Kings on my channel, and I could have swore that I actually did showcase this and put it in and everything. But a Asian female group decided to contact me and say, why don't you talk about Honor of Kings, the mobile game, because it's really big and this, that, and the third. At first, I didn't even know what they were talking about, because they didn't say Honor of the Kings. What they were saying was Kings MOBA. And that threw me off, because I was like, what the hell is Kings MOBA? But that's what they call it. They don't say Honor of the Kings. They just say Kings MOBA. They just throw all that out. So I was like, what are you talking about? I don't know what this is. Obviously, I'm thinking like maybe I offended somebody or something like that. But what it was is they just wanted me to talk about this game. And I'm like, why was specifically me? And then because you have the news channel, we contacted several creators. I was like, okay, fair, fine. But I don't cover MOBA. I think, but it's a mobile game and you can put it on HypeWatch. So look, look, it's chilling right here. It's on HypeWatch right now. Now, what I will say, the reason why they were doing all that is because Honor of Kings is about as big as League of Legends is, Eastern World, not Western World. Eastern World it is. And they're trying to cross over and come and make people pay attention to Western World, which I get it, which is why I'm going to say something about it right now, like while we have it right here. I'm not a MOBA dude, but I'm when somebody come to me, they weren't mean or anything else like that. They just were questioning why didn't I say anything about it. And it was because that's just not what I do. I don't play mobile games. I'm not going to fake and act like I do. I don't do stuff like that. If I don't play it, the same thing like with shooters. Like I don't cover shooters on mobile. I'm not going to act like just because it's mobile. Like I don't play shooters on mobile. Like so I don't like I'll point you to it, but I don't fake for views. So I apologize to y'all if y'all not my community in general, but to you mobile fans, if you felt slighted because I don't cover those types of things. It's just that like I'm just not gonna fake it. Like if I don't know much about this game, but I will point you guys towards it if there's just anything that you guys actually want to do with it. So there it is. Next up, this is actually a cool game right here. Elite Ring of Madness is basically like Mike Tyson Punch Out, and it's mobile. So have at it. I actually got to play a PC game that was like that. I remember like Dynamite Mike or something like that about a year ago actually. And this is like that. So I'm actually gonna try to mess around with this weekend if I get a chance to. And last, but certainly not least, we heading over here. I will show you guys. I'm probably gonna use this as a thumbnail. Honkai Impact 3rd Part 2. Now here's the interesting, cool thing. I'm gonna say something really funny. The combat in Part 2, Honkai Impact Part 2, almost plays exactly like Tower Fantasy 2.0 characters, mind you, not the 1.0 characters, 2.0 characters. All like, I've been playing it. I had to start over, by the way, which pissed me off. I'm just not even going to say anything about that because the Hoyo is Hoyo. It's actually pretty cool. The problem is that I feel, which they're probably not going to do because there's so much legacy with the old game, I feel that Part 2 shouldn't be a part of the original Honkai Impact. It's distracting. Part 2 is clearly a better game. It's clearly Honkai Impact the 3rd better, like upgraded to a more standard kind of like, it's like Genshin, but you're allowed to have fun. Basically, you're allowed to get good. In Genshin, you're not allowed to get good. Genshin is very controlled to be casual, and that's all it's going to be at the end of the day. It's going to be casual, firepower, and then that's it. Basically, it's like in this particular game, you're allowed to have creative freedom. You're allowed for the characters to wild out and be jumping around in the air and going nuts and everything else, like exactly the same way that Tower Fantasy does it. Exactly the same way that Wuthering Waves does it. So this is interesting. Which is why it's the hype of the week, because I'm keeping a close eye on this to see just how much this could be them saying, you know what, since y'all stole from us, we're going to take it back from you with Honkai Impact 3rd. And can this resurrect this game? Because this game really doesn't do well money-wise anymore, because there really isn't money left for it, if we're being honest. They got 2 games that take up and that suck up the majority of the gacha mobile money. Like both games combined make $100 million a month. Combined a month. With Star Rail and Genshin make up $100 million a month on average. So like it's not much left, not much money left for poor Impact the 3rd, if we're being real. So that is all I really got for you guys as far as the gaming stuff. Now, here's what happened on my channel, which is really big news. Since we have gone variety, the interesting thing on me going variety now is that now I got mainstream media from like, you know, stuff with IGN, stuff with other types of mainstream media is actually paying attention towards me and towards my channel, and I am getting flooded with way too much that I can't even handle. Like I'm literally giving it away to my content creator friends. Like they're giving me keys like, hey, could you cover this? I was like, bro, I'm like booked, dog. I can't. There's nothing that, which is why I was annoyed with Final Fantasy. There's just no way, dog. I can't. Like you saw Time Melters came through. I appreciate them for all that. There is so much sponsorship stuff going on. Like obviously I can't say it until it just came out, but we had 2 already this week. And the funny thing about that is that sponsorships usually end up making more for the channel than the actual channel does. Like if I could have, I would have retired the channel already. if we're being real, because I technically don't really, I need a channel, don't need a channel, because I'm making a game during all of this. And when it comes to the actual channel itself, it makes good revenue, but the sponsorships dwarf it at this point. But it's funny because I need the channel to actually get the sponsorships. So it's like what do I do? But with all of that said, the reason why this all worked is because no matter what I have done on the channel, you guys have watched it. And you can't fake that. Like you can bot view all you want and everything else, like people like view bot and everything else like that. But companies, when I log, like when you get a sponsorship, you have to log in to their sites, and then they look at your numbers. They can see if you're view botting. Like if you got like 1-2 minute watch times on 10,000-20,000 view videos, they're gonna be like, nah. Like Time Melters this week, if they saw that, they wouldn't have gave me that. Like I had the review up before the game actually even launched, and like it's getting a lot of watch time. Like it has an average 10-minute watch time on the Time Melters, and it's still gaining views every day. And like this time last year, I was like a mobile content creator. Now I'm variety, and again, that's because you guys are watching this type of stuff. So my thing is, as long as you guys are watching and throwing the comments and throwing the likes and stuff like this. Now the one thing I did notice is that when I went variety, my likes went down. Actually, my views went down too. My views and my likes went down because obviously the channel was built on mobile. Let's just keep it real. So when I pushed out, I said, you know what, I'm gonna go variety because mobile is still, at this point, still dying and dead at this point. There's games that, obviously Hoyo, anything Hoyo works out. DK is doing a good job, but still, even to this point, when a new game comes out that is fire, the hype, everything just dies like right away if you don't hold on to it. One Punch Man, that was kind of Crunchyroll fault, but One Punch Man already dead. Altilia is an excellent game, dead. It like this, and Altilia hurts me because that's a good game. The problem with Altilia is that they're not listening when it comes to we need currency in that game, and now already, as you guys can see, people pieced out. And I keep reiterating to companies, y'all don't have time to do stuff like that when creators like me be out there like, yo, y'all need currency, we need stuff to do. You can't spend 2 weeks and act like you don't hear nothing, or be like, I'll put out like a dev note. Like, we see all the no, you don't have time to see all the problems. You need to be doing it like right now, like immediately. You don't have a month. You don't. You got like a week. I think mobile games don't understand that. I just really don't think, and it's gonna be like that for a long time because the industry doesn't there's just not enough money in the gacha sphere right now because of the economy of the world for them to be playing around like that. People just won't spend if they feel they're not getting any bang for their buck. You have to actually spend frugal. Now, it has to make sense. It has to be on a game that you know is going to be around for a long time, that you think is really good, that is giving something back to you, that makes you feel like you should actually spend. If the game does not do that, it's going to be dead in a week in the current gacha escape. And it's been happening like that for 2 months. For 2 years now. Over and over and over again. Record EOSs all over the place. And these companies still don't get it. And that's why when I see a game that I like, I be in the video imploring that they do something. I be emailing. I don't just be saying it in the video and expecting to see it, because sometimes they don't. I be in the email like, yo, you need to do something because there ain't gonna be nobody here. The same way I told Square. Square just wouldn't let Ever Crisis die. It just straight up let it die. And the funny thing is they were doing the things, they were doing a lot of quality of life stuff. They did everything but the one thing that everybody was asking for. And then even though they were doing everything else, because they weren't doing that one thing, Now, when you try to do co-op, you can hardly even get anybody to join a co-op game with you right now. And on top of that, the Steam version is broken. It's been broken for 2 months, dog. It's been broken since before Christmas, and it still don't work right. Dog, it's almost March. Actually, this is March now. In 3 months, your game been broke 3 months on Steam. You just can't even make it up. That's why they gave me Final Fantasy late, because I be saying stuff like this. I'm not kissing y'all ass for nothing. Square, please. I really don't want y'all to end up in that company that, like, I don't want y'all to end up like Bandai and Nexon and like all the rest of those games where people just don't like y'all. Like, but y'all doing everything to make that happen. This is probably the reason why I got Final Fantasy the day before. Like, what I just said, like, they probably like, look at him, we gonna give him the key next time, the day after, and they gonna do that to me. Watch. So I'll catch you guys next video. See you guys soon, and this is for every company. Like, I will have your back, 100%, but I'm not here to fake it. Somebody DM me, they probably told me stop. I'm not here to fake it at all. Like, you gotta do right. You do right, I'll be about you. That's how it is.